we now know that obviously civil society organizations will converge in Accra for a national forum, as that will actually bring actors in the sector together to reflect and brainstorm on matters of mutual interest. And obviously at that forum there will be discussions on development which regard on border on matters of sector-wide implications. The program is being spearheaded by Star Ghana Foundation together with a steering committee comprising Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition. We have NOSAC. We also have the Ghana Integrity Initiative, the West African Civil Society Institute, and also the Ghana Philanthropy Network and CSO's platform on SDGs. And very soon we'll be having some officials of Star Ghana and also the Ghana Integrity Initiative join us to have a conversation on that. So thanks for your time. First of all, what's the National Forum about?
Right. Good evening and or good afternoon to your cherished viewers and listeners. The National Forum is about CSOs coming together. We have had experience where CSOs do come together in various fora, but it is always sector-specific gathering. So we are looking at bringing cross-sectorial CSOs coming together to reflect on the sector as the third, what we call the third sector, or CSOs or NGOs generally. That is why we are converging tomorrow as a forum.
Know that this is going to be largely a CSO-driven activity, but then what will be the benefits to us as a nation, knowing that there's a group of experts who will be gathering here in Accra?
I think there is no doubt and there is no contestation that CSOs have contributed largely to preferring policy alternatives to this nation. We have delved so much and contributed in building the necessary evidence on which most policies in our country had been built. And then we've also offered the platform on which various policy discourse of divergent views are expressed. So there is no doubt about the contribution that CSOs had made to our national development. What we are doing tomorrow is that, look, let us now think of ourselves and look at what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses. There are environmental challenges that are bedeviling the sector. There are also the issue about sustainability that we need to think through. How do we solve some of the challenges that are threatening the sustainability of CSOs in Ghana? How are we as a body discussing the seemingly constricting policy space for CSOs? I think these are the issues that we believe that if instead of pigeonholing the discourse, we come together as a whole as a whole movement or entity, let me put it that way, and then discuss what matters that concerns us. It is also important that we cannot say that CSOs have done everything right. So let's take stock, let's look at ourselves and review our actions and say, what did we get right and which areas can we improve?
So here's the point. I don't intend to be too much intrusive as to what will happen there tomorrow. But what can you say about the atmosphere for you as civil society operating and working here in Ghana?
Well, let me say that Ghana relatively had a very open and very open environment, and civil society movement had thrived in Ghana. But there is also no doubt about the challenge, some challenges that we face. The fact that at certain times, certain actors, they may not necessarily have any official position, but maybe sympathizers of the political class feel that CSOs don't have any constituency and have no business speaking about national matters. Those issues tend to constrict the policy space that we all enjoy as citizens. And we believe that, you know, as a civil organization or a civil movement, we need to think through and see how do we even communicate our intentions so that we can get the buy-in of everybody how do we position ourselves so that the public sector or political actors do not see us as contending for position, but as joint contributors to national development?
We'll be on the lookout for that. But what are we expecting finally in terms of those who would be spearheading this program? Is this a joint program with all CSOs, or just a select few will be present there at the forum?
Interestingly, it is all CSOs in Ghana who are invited. So at the forum, because of space, we have those who are able to participate physically, and then we are looking at over 200 people who are registered to participate, 200 CSOs representatives that are registered to participate online. So it's a combo. It's both virtual and also physical meeting. So it cuts across. And let me say, the media, you're part of CSOs and you are invited.
We'll do all to be there, obviously. But will this be the end of it? Are you intending to make this an annual ritual, or perhaps you're considering some more activities in the course of the year?
The thinking is to make it an annual event where CSOs are able to both self-regulate and also take stock, and then also strengthen ourselves. So we are aiming at an annual forum, but this is the start. We don't want to let it look like a few or selected few are taking decisions for the collective or CSO. So what we are doing is that we're meeting tomorrow. We are discussing it, and we believe that the way forward will be articulated through your medium, through other spaces as to whether we are going to sustain this. But the intention is to make sure that we meet every year to take stock, to strengthen our stance, and also make our collective position on policy issues forcefully articulated.
Michael, I'm grateful that you've been able to join us. This is The Pulse. We'll return after this short break. Stay with us.